Hello students, today we are going to continue with the lesson 9 Geographical Features of India part 1. Today we are going to talk about different physiographic divisions of India. What is the difference between a physiographic division and a political division? The difference is that physiographic divisions are basically made of landforms and are based on type of terrain and the physical features present in an area, whereas political division are the division of states. They are based on area of governance. So let us understand what is a physiography of India. India has a number of landforms and the first landform is in the northern part, that is the mountain ranges. So India's first physical division is the northern mountain wall that runs from Jammu and Kashmir to Arunachal Pradesh and Assam. These are the northern mountains or the Himalayas. Himalayas are the continuous range of mountains 2400 km in length and 160 to 450 km in breadth. Mountains include ranges which include Karakoram Range, Suleiman Range, Himalayan Range and the Purvanchal Range. Here is Pamir Nod, the highest point. You can see in the map, Pamir Nod, the highest point from where other ranges are diverging, some towards eastern side and some towards western side. Now in northern mountains, first is the Karakoram Range. It lies in extreme north of India between Pamir Plateau and the Indus River. The world's second highest peak, Mount K2, that is Mount Godwin Austen, lies in this range. To the south of this range lies Ladakh and Zanskar ranges. Second is Suleiman Range. It radiates from Pamir Nod and continues as Kirthar Range in Pakistan. Third is Himalayan Range, which is further divided into Himadri, the Himachal and the Shivaliks. In Himalayan Range, first is Himadri. It is also known as Great Himalayas. This range has average elevation of 6000 meters. The highest peak, that is Mount Everest, lies in this range with the height of 8,848 meters. There are other peaks also like Annapurna, Dhaulagiri, Nanda Devi and Nanga Parbat, Kanchenjunga. All these peaks are also found in this range. There is one of the highest plateau, that is Plateau of Tibet, which is also known as Roof of the World. This plateau also lies in this range. Now in Himalayan range, second is Himachal. You can see in the map, first is Himadri, second is Himachal. These are also called Middle Himalayas or Lesser Himalayas. Average elevation of this range is 3000 to 4500 meters. Important ranges which are found in this range are Pir Panjal Range, Mussoorie Range, Mahabharat Range, etc. Many hill stations like Shimla, Dharamshala, Kullu Manali, Mussoorie, all are found here. Now in Himalayan range, third category is of Shivaliks. Now you can see in the map, Shivaliks. You can also mark and practice in your map side by side. It is also called Outer Himalayas. The average height of this range is 1250 meters. So it is lower in height as compared to Himadri. This area is prone to earthquakes and landslides as these are made up of loose and soft rocks. So this can also be a reasoning question, why this area is prone to earthquakes and landslides. Broad longitudinal valleys called dunes are also found here, like Dehradun, Patli Dune. They are found in this range. Passes like Shipkila Pass, the Bomdila Pass, Zojila Pass, Nathula Pass, they are found here. Next range is Purvanchal. It lies to the eastern side of India, and these hills include Garo Hills, Khasi Hills, Jaintia, Mizo, Naga, Lushai, and Patkai Hills. All these hills you can see in your map side by side. Their average elevation is less than 3000 meters. They lie toward the eastern side of India. Now coming to second physical divisions after Himalayas, now second physical division is Great Plains of North India. These are low-lying and extensive plains with an average elevation of less than 300 meter above sea level. These are basically the soil deposits of rivers that come from northern mountains. These rivers flow down and bring huge chunks of soil which have been accumulated in the northern part of our country, which is basically the region we call as northern plains. So these northern plains are very fertile and they are known to have a lot of value due to the crops they grow, and hence this is the most important part of the country. These plains stretch from Satluj river in the west to the Brahmaputra river in the east. Northern plains comprise of two large river basins. First is Indus river basin and second is Ganga Brahmaputra basin. Now first we will study about Indus river basin. Indus river, as you all know, that it is drained by its 5 tributaries, that is Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas and Satluj. Now see all these rivers in your map. The source of Indus river is Mansarovar Lake. It is coming from Mansarovar Lake, and the mouth of this river, that is, it is falling into Arabian Sea. It drains through Punjab, Haryana plain, that is why it is also known as Panchnath or 5 rivers. After Indus river, there is Ganga Brahmaputra river. Now the Ganga Brahmaputra is drained by 2 mighty rivers, that is Ganga and Brahmaputra. Ganga has Himalayan tributaries like Yamuna, Gandhak, Ghagra, Gomti and Kosi. See all these rivers in your map side by side. And also peninsular tributaries like Son, Betwa, Chambal. All these are peninsular tributaries which are joining from peninsular India. It is joining from Plateau region and it is joining Ganga river. Towards east is Brahmaputra river, which starts from Tibet, enters Bangladesh and joins river Ganga, forming a world's largest delta, that is Ganga Brahmaputra delta or Sundarbans. Now coming to next physical division, that is the Great Indian Desert. This is the landform which has a very dry climate and also dry soil. This is barren dry land which receives little or no rain. One can go for many kilometers without seeing a single tree in the desert. Why? Because of the absence of water. Also, due to shortage of water, few crops are grown in the Thar desert. This desert spread over 4 states in India, that is Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan and Gujarat. Luni is the main river which flow in the western part of Rajasthan. Then crop which is mainly grown here is bajra because it grows in the semi-desert conditions. Then sand dunes, they are also known as hills of sand. They are also found here, which also shift with the moving wind. That's all for today. In our next video, we will learn about the other physical divisions like the plateaus, the coastal plains and the islands. Thank you.